everyone today. We are going to have another great class. We're going to read a story called Hair Love by Matthew Cherry, and we're going to do a very cute craft once we're finished. And today's story is all about hair. Some of us have long hair, some of us have short hair, some of our hair is straight, some of kinky, curly, coily, and we all love our hair. And so our first affirmation that we're going to say today is, well, before we say our affirmations, because I love affirmations, we're going to say our welcome song. Good morning, boys and girls. How are you? Good morning, boys and girls. How are you? I'm excited to see you today. Work and play. Good morning, everyone. How are you? And if you don't remember my name is Miss J. Miss J, that's my name. And our affirmation that we're going to say today is, I am perfect the way I am. No matter what you look like, no matter what your hair is, no matter what your style is, you are perfect the way you are. So we're going to say that 2 more times for a total of 3 times. And just to make sure it sticks in here. I am perfect the way I am. Can you all say that too? I am perfect the way I am. So we are started with our calls Hair Love.
Hair Love by Matthew A. Cherry, illustrated by Vashti Harrison. My name is Ziri, and I have hair that has a mind of its own. It kinks, coils, and curls every which way. Daddy tells me it is beautiful. That makes me proud. I love that my hair lets me be me. In funky braids with beads, I am a princess. And when my hair is in 2 puffs, I am above the clouds like a superhero. My hair even does magic tricks. One day, Rocky and I were playing outside when along came the rain. From large to small it went. Presto, just like that. There is nothing my hair can't do. Today, I woke up extra early all by myself. I was too excited to sleep. It's a big day. Daddy was still sleeping. Shh, I said to Rocky as we tiptoed past him. Lately, Daddy has been worn out. He makes me breakfast, takes me to school, goes to work, picks me up, and yesterday we went for a bike ride around the park. I think he needs a break. Because today is special, I want a perfect hairstyle. This calls for a professional's touch. Paws off, Rocky! Daddy heard the crash. Zuri, what on earth? He asked. I was only trying to help, I said. Daddy smiled. Can I help too? It'll be a piece of cake, Zuzu. The first style was a big no way. The second was no better. No, Daddy. Then Daddy tried slicking my hair back into 2 puffs. Ouch! Daddy yelled. Wait a minute, Daddy said as he reached into the drawer and pulled out a pick. Ta-da! Daddy, really? I said.
How big her hair is.
I'll be right back, he promised. Now, how's that? He asked, pulling a hat down over my eyes. Daddy, come on, we can do better than that. I really need my hair to be special. Don't worry, he said. We'll figure this out. Then I had a great idea. Daddy gathered all the tools we needed, and we were set. Watching carefully, Daddy combed, parted, oiled, and twisted. He nailed it. Funky puff buns. Pretty, and so much fun. Rocky approved too. I put on my superhero cape as the final touch to a perfect look. Where's my Zuzu? Mommy called from the door. She cannot get in the house fast enough. Mommy! you've got to be the prettiest Supergirl I have ever seen, she said. And your hair is beautiful, Zuri. Who did it? I looked at Daddy and beamed. Mommy smiled. Very nice. Thank you. We learned from the best, Daddy said as he gave her a big hug. My hair is Mommy, Daddy, and me. It's hair love.
And that is the end of the story. I love that story. How many of you guys enjoyed the story? You can take yourself off mute if you want so that everyone can take turns talking. And the story is all about loving yourself the way you are. And Zuri, she has so many different hairstyles. She had a big afro. She had her hair in curls. She had it in afro puffs. She had it in braids and even with beads at the end of it. And she said that her hair made her feel like a superhero. How does your hair make you feel? Anybody want to talk? You can raise your hand. And I am going to stop my sheet, everyone. So who wants to tell how it makes them feel? Yara, how does your hair make you feel?
Wiggly.
Yeah. If that's okay, if that's how your hair makes you feel. Anybody else want to share how their hair make them feel?
Go ahead. So she can see you later.
Oh, okay. There you go. Who's raising their hand?
Say your name.
Victorious.
Victorious. How does your hair make you feel?
Ready.
Oh, that's awesome. That's a good feeling. And who is the pretty little girl in the pink?
Spider-Man. Spider-Man. I love that.
What's your
Hey,
name?
Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
Is it Nazira? Is that your name?
No.
She's not talking to y'all. Shh.
I'm sorry, not yet. Y'all promise you guys to get a turn. Nazira, how does your hair make you feel?
So how's your hair? How you like your hair? Do you feel pretty? Yes, I feel pretty.
I feel pretty.
Awesome. Does Harry have his hand up?
Did you have your hand up? No, he didn't have his hand
No.
up.
Okay. And who else wanted to share? I heard some others that wanted to share. Phoenix, do you want to share?
How does your hair make you feel? Oh
I love your bonnet.
Jeremiah,
That's a
how
good
does
way
your
to
hair make
protect
you
your
feel?
hair.
Okay.
Awesome, guys. So we are going to get started with our craft. And we had a template that you had to print out. So you needed to print out the bows for her hair. This is her hair right here. And her face. And then these are the pictures to sequence the craft. If you don't have it printed out, then that's okay. You can watch the video later and you can do it with us again later. So I am going to start with her face. So I'm going to start with her face here. So some of you guys may have printed it out on brown paper, which was the instructions. Or if you don't have it printed out on that paper, then you can color in her face brown, or you can color what your color is instead of brown, whatever color, if you wanted to choose a lighter color. And then you can color her hair black. And then you would just cut it out. So we're going to start there first. I'm going to put down so you can see. I need a brown crayon. And I'm going to do this quickly because I know there are some of you that already printed it out on brown paper like the instructions said. So we're just going to do this quickly. And we're going to do our best to stay inside the lines. So I quickly colored her face brown. You don't have to worry about coloring this part because we're going to glue her hair on there. So the next thing is her puffs. We're going to color her puffs and her the crown of her head. The crown is the top of your head, top of her hair black. That is our next step. And again, I'm going to do this quickly because I know some of you have already printed that out. Actually, I'm going to make myself bigger so that everyone can see. There we go. So now everyone can see myself better. Alrighty. How are you guys doing over there? Very, very fast coloring here. Alrighty. So this is the hair. Now we're going to cut it out. So I'm going to put my screen down again so you can see me cut it out. And you want to be very careful when you're holding scissors because scissors are sharp. And you want to make sure that your thumb is up like this and you're holding your scissors straight. If you're having a hard time cutting, you can take some tape and tape it to the table so that it's already one side down so you don't have to worry about putting your hand down. That's another tip. And if you forget how to hold your scissor, you can put a sticker on your thumb and that'll remind you to hold your thumb up.
Sandra. I'm done.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
I make a bag too with tape.
That's so cute.
Nice.
Thanks for sharing.
I can keep this, Mommy.
I think you should. And now we're going to glue the hair onto our friend Zuri here. Just like this. I have glue stick here. And thankfully it's not dried out. So I'm going to show you how I glue it here. I'm going to glue it on directly to her head. And you only want to color inside of, glue the inside of her head where it's going to go. You don't want to waste any glue. And then you're going to take your hands and pat it down. Like Beyonce say, pat, 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 pat. And then you want to glue her puffs on there. The glue is like a gel keeping her hair in place. So her hair will not go anywhere. Pat, 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 pat. And now the second thing that we're going to do is we're going to get her bottle of moisturizer. This is what she uses for her hair. We're going to cut this out as well. You can either cut around the lotion bottle or you could just cut on the line. I'm cutting on this line because I printed out 2 of them. And I'm just going to cut these words out right here. And then that's it. So you can color the lotion bottle whatever the moisturizer bottle wherever you want. They said it's shampoo. So it could be shampoo or moisturizer, whatever you want it to be. So you can be more precise and cut along these other lines, or you don't have to. You can color around the numbers. You can color the numbers if you want, but they're going to be pasted by the story. So you don't have to worry about coloring those. And you can color this whatever color you want. I'm coloring it purple. Well, I thought it was a purple, but it's blue, which is fine. You can use whatever colors you want here. And I want to use a pink here. And then the next step after coloring this is we're going to glue it onto the page. See it. We want to color around the squares. And these numbers are to put the story pictures in order or sequence. We're going to sequence the story. So that means that you had to pay very close attention to remember the details of the story. So we're going to see who was paying close attention. And we're going to do maybe another 30 seconds of coloring. And if you want to continue coloring while we're retelling the story, that's fine too. You don't have to rush. But I do want to make sure that we're finishing in time because I know that some of you guys might have another class after this. And I want to make sure you finish on time. Because being on time and punctuality is very important. Alrighty. So this is what my bottle looks like. Now we're going to glue the back of it. And then glue it onto the bottom of her face like this. And it doesn't matter which way it's facing. That's up to you. So like this, something like this. Like that is fine. And then we're going to take these pictures, these story pictures here. And the first one, it says, Dad nailed it. Well, that didn't happen first. We want to find what happened first in the story. So that's what happened last. That's going to be picture number 6, definitely. And then the next one says, Zuri woke up and wanted the perfect hairstyle because today was a special day. That is what the story is about. And that is going to be number 1. So I'm going to put 1 right here, just so that I can remember that that one is going to go first. And then the second picture says, Dad, we can do better than this. So that isn't the second one because that means that they already had been doing hair before. The second style was a no. The first style was no way. And then the last one says, Daddy gathered all of his tools, combed, parted, twisted, and coiled. So that is number 2. That is number 2. That means that you had to get all of the supplies before you got started. So this one here is number 2. So I wrote number 2 right there. And number 3 is right here. So we're going to put number 3. This one is number 3. And then she said, this, Daddy, we can do better than this. So that is number 4. So this is number 4. This one is number 5, where she said, Dad, you could do better than this. And then at last, Daddy was able to get it right. And so that is the last one. So this one is 6, 1, 5, 4, 3, and 2. So if you want to take the time and cut those out and put them on your paper, you can do that. If not, then you can do it later because I know we're running out of time and we still have to color her bow. We have to color her bow. So I'm going to put this to the side for right now. And we're going to color her bow. And if you printed out all of these, we don't need all of these bows. I'm going to just use 2 bows. And I am going to color her bows. Let's see, I'm going to color them pink. 1 pink, 1 purple. You don't need to color all of the bows, just 1 or 2. You can choose 1 bow if you want. It doesn't have to be both of them. Alrighty. And then this one, I'm going to choose purple. Hopefully this one is purple. It looks purple. Yay, and it's purple. when we're doing our arts and crafts, you guys don't have to mute. The only time that you need to mute is if we're doing a story or if I'm giving instructions. But other than that, I love to hear you guys' voices. I love to hear the voices of children. It's one of my favorite things. So all of you guys talking together makes me feel like I'm in a real classroom. Now we're going to cut out our bows. I love to see how hard you're working. You guys are working so hard. Awesome. We have a lot of little artists here.
What's that? That's gonna brown.
What color do you want?
Oh, green.
Well, you have green already.
It's mine green.
Yeah.
It's mine green. It is. It's mine.
You want to color that?
Oh, I love it. I love you guys' work. So now we're going to glue the bows on, and then we're going to have to leave class. I'm so sad
Yay! No, you don't.
because it's now 11 o'clock.
Yes, it is.
I'll show her your pictures.
No, you don't.
Oh, I love it.
Gotta glue our buttons on.
Jeremiah, you want to show your pictures?
Yes, I would love to see it.
Well, just show it to her anyway. You wanna
You
show it?
worked so hard on it. Everyone wants to see.
Oh,
I'm going to
you want-
fix my view so that everyone can see each other better.
let's use this one.
Very good, Fallon. Very good. I don't know who's showing that. I don't know if it's Jason, Christian, or Creed.
No,
No, Christian.
Awesome. And who are you?
Jason.
Awesome, Jason. Awesome, Yarrow.
Jeremiah, show yours. Yeah. Put it-
Tyra,
show
I
them.
think you're doing a great job over there.
Hey!
Awesome. I love it. I love how you use different colors. Fallon, excellent job. Oh, I saw you use different colors too. Awesome. That is gorgeous. I love it. I love how you made it into a puppet. That's cool.
Wait, it's not coming up.
That's an awesome puppet. Let's see. Terry, Victorious, and Azira. How are you guys doing?
Lift it up.
Good job.
Hold.
Very nice. Great job. Good job, Azira. Great job. Terry.
Paper, please.
Victoria, you still working hard?
You didn't want to
Yeah.
color them in here?
Just show her your person.
Just show her.
Well, it's overtime, guys, and I know you have to get to another class. So I don't want to keep leaving. We're still having so much fun. Thank you for joining me today. Before we go, we're going to sing the goodbye song very quickly. Take your hand and put it over your elbow, and we'll say, Skinnamarink-y dinky dink, Skinnamarink-y doo. I love you. Skinnamarink-y dinky dink, Skinnamarink-y doo. I love you. I love you in the morning and in the afternoon. I love you in the evening and underneath the moon. So, Skinnamarink, dinky dink, Skinnamarink doo. I love you. And don't forget, you guys are perfect the way you are. Have a good rest of your day. And I'll also send your parents the replay so that you can watch it again later if you would need to finish. Okay? All right, bye.
Bye.